Hey there, everybody. Welcome into CubeFit Energize Your Day. Happy Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get moving a little bit this morning. So we're going to start off, we usually start off by kind of waking up that head, neck, and shoulders. Today, I want to kind of play around and be a little bit more loose with more of these global movements that we do. So first thing that I want to do is just go into some twists in that T-spine. So you're just going to have your arms out. And then you can rotate like this through the back, through those shoulders, actively reaching out with those shoulders for me too. All right, so reach out with those hands, pivot through the lower body. Just the main thing is just getting moving a little bit here this morning, but especially through this back area. Good job. All right. Last few, try to go a little bit further each time. 3, 2, and a 1. Good. Still going into that twist, but now being very strict with it. So those toes are hip width apart, shoulder width apart, and you have those toes going straight forward. Interlocking the hands, and then I want you to keep those hips forward while rotating the shoulders. Turning on some of those muscles in that mid back here. Good, so you'll feel a big contraction on the side that you're turning to. Good, and then just by kind of being a little loose in that first one and then being really controlled here, you can feel the difference. What's going on in some of these regions of our body here. Very similar to when we strength train. And that way, one more each side. Good, okay, and then we're gonna reach down all the way towards our toes here next. So you have that same width right there with those feet, reaching all the way down. Oh man, my hamstrings are sore from Monday. I feel like I say that by Wednesday all the time, so sorry if you hear it. Squats and deadlifts will do that. All right, reaching all the way down as far as you can. I'm getting down to the floor here. You're just reaching down towards your toes. Maybe you're grabbing onto those ankles. Just make sure you're not completely locked out at those knees, right? Like this. You want just a very slight bend going on here. Awesome. And then we're going to bring it all the way up slowly articulating all the portions of the spine as we come up here. Good. Tuck that chin all the way back. Now we're going to go into an inchworm here. So you're going to we're going to reach down so you can follow me. Walk those hands forward from here. Walk. We're in our high plank position for 3, 2, 1. And then we bring it all the way back up. You should feel a lot going on here. First, hamstrings, right? As we reach down, stabilize through those arms. Core and glutes on for 3, 2, 1. Ankles turn on as you're pushing back, and then those hamstrings again. Good. We're going to get 2 more rounds like that. Nice dynamic warm up for if you're about to do an activity or some exercise. Or if you've just not gotten enough movement throughout your day. I know it's early here. We're getting ahead of it. Last one. Good. High plank, core tight. Bring it all the way back. Good. And then for this last one, same thing. Articulate all those portions of the spine as you come up nice and slow for me. Arms hanging. Okay, good. So on this next one, we are going to, again, reach down towards those toes. Okay, so you can do that with me first. And then I want you to find the bottom of your squat position here. So we switch from those hamstrings really turning on to now you feel front of those glutes, maybe quads a little bit, lots of hips here, okay? Make sure you have that nice straight back. And then we're going back and forth in between squat to stand here. All right, you can keep my tempo, which is pretty darn slow. That's how I like a lot of these exercises, under control. You can go a little bit faster if you want to. But the main thing here in the squat is gripping that ground actively through the feet like we talk about, and making sure we're back on those heels, not forward on the toes like this to take care of our knees. Good. One more here on the bottom of that squat. Up with that proud chest. Good. And then bring it all the way back up for me. Excellent work, everybody. So we're going to go into our high plank position one more time. Go ahead and meet me there. All right. We're in this high plank. And remember, those elbows are pointed back towards those feet for me right here. All right. And all I want you to do is take your knee to the opposite elbow. We get a little bit of rotation there. Turning on the core, opposite elbow. Actively pushing away from the ground with those arms and shoulders. Turning on the core muscles. Good, getting ready for your day. Excellent, I'm getting one more each side. Right. And left, and then from there, I'm going to bring my knee right in between my hands right there. I'll back up just a little bit so you can see. So I'm sliding that knee in between those hands, just as far forward as we can get. Stay nice and upright for now. My back leg is straight behind me as well. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can again walk those hands forward. You're reaching just as far as you can. I'm gonna be silent for a few seconds as you focus on your breath here. Nice work, everybody. You can walk it back up, release it, and we're just gonna switch which leg is forward here on this pigeon pose. It's a couple of variations of this pose. This one here, we have that knee forward, and then we are tucked in from the lower leg, kind of squeezing onto that upper leg. Back leg is straight behind us. All right, when you're ready, walk it on forward. Good. Continuing to actively reach, then hone into your breath right here for a little bit. Good. Okay, walk it back up right here, back into our high plank position right here. Okay, I want you to drop those hips down, and we're just getting some length here in this torso, stretching out. All right, getting this extension going. Good. You can even look up if you want to. Extend through that cervical spine. All right, pop back up into that high plank one last time, and then raising up those hips, walking out those ankles for me. You're trying to get those heels down towards the ground. A nice straight leg. Feeling that lower leg, but then all the way up into that hammy here too. Press through those palms as we do this one. Good. All right. 3, 2, 1. As you come down, you can face the side like this. Sideline, just a lateral movement pattern right here. What we're going to do is go into a lateral plank. Now, we did this in core and more. If you were with me in core and more yesterday, we did some lateral planks. I'm going to add one piece to it if you want to. If not, just doing a quick lateral plank is going to be good to activate everything here. So just watch me here first. This is what our lateral plank looks like. You can bend at the knee if you want to as well. And then we're going to add hip abduction at the top for 20 seconds. All right. If you do the bent leg version, you're here. You're adding that. If you're not quite strong enough to add it, don't worry about it. Just lateral plank. Going in 3, 2, 1. We're nice and sturdy coming up. And then if you're ready, on hip abduction, keeping that toe pointed out. Awesome. Good. Almost there. Just a quick 20 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Drop it down right here since we're already here in this lateral movement again, what I want you to do is extend your right arm out against the ground. Left leg is up and over this right side. And I want to go hip adduction today, hip adduction instead of abduction out to the side. So what you're going to do, this right leg underneath is going to reach up as high as it can and then back down. Reach, reach, reach. Kind of explore that hip adduction. Back down. All right. I'm getting 8 reps here. Work at your own pace, feel it out, especially if it's your first time doing this one. Good, as high up as you can get under control. 6, 7, and 8. Good, one more while we're here on our side before we flip it over and even everything out. So I want our shoulders, hips, and then ankles to be in a straight line as we tuck those knees forward, okay? So I don't have my ankles out here. They're in a straight line right here. And then all I'm gonna have you do is open up this knee so we can turn on the left outer glute med, and then back down to a stacked knee right here, clamshells. So we're going up, squeeze that left side, and then back down. Trying to get that mind muscle connection with some of these big, strong muscles that we have in the core, especially in the hips and glute area. Same thing, we'll do 8 reps. I'm halfway there, so my ankles are together. We're just opening and closing, or I should say my heels are together. Opening and closing. 7, turn on this left side one more time. And 8. Good job, everybody. Okay, so now going to that other side, activating these key areas again. All right, we're stacked elbow under the shoulder, either straight or bent leg, and then going hip abduction. Okay, so we're coming up. Good. Hold tight once you're sturdy there. You can add that leg kick to the side if you want to. Good. Don't forget that that core is tight throughout. There's lots of variations and stuff going on. This is the main part. Keep that core tight. 2 and 1. Good. Okay, so again, dropping down. Now we have that left leg straight. Right leg is bent up and over. And now that left leg is going into adduction, reaching up to the underneath leg. Kind of exploring there. Maybe you can't raise it up very high. Don't worry about it. Just try to do what you can here. Note what you're feeling here. Good. That's 6 for me. We got 2 more. 7, 8. Okay, staying on this side. And then again, going into our clamshell. So those knees are forward, but the ankles are in line with the hips and shoulders. We're making that straight line. Now opening up on this side. Heels are together. Open up that knee, right glute. And now getting turned on, especially that outer portion. Good job, everybody. All right, last 2 here. 7 and 8. All right, so I just want you to sit down upright here. You can cross those legs too if you want to. Just a quick postural reset to make sure that you're thinking about it throughout the rest of your day, since we got a lot of movement in already. So first things first, try to squeeze those glutes that we just turned on a little bit. Nice proud chest, flat back, shoulders down and back, and then tuck your chin right here. Just take 3 big deep breaths with me as we're holding on to this posture, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, one more. Great job, everybody. I'm glad that we accomplished so much today, and I hope that you think about those postural cues throughout your day as well. Everybody have a good one. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, thanks, Mauricio. Good to see you.